Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have a little bit of an intriguing thing going on when it comes to the Xbox Series S, where as you guys know, and all funny enough, it's actually one of the better selling consoles in regards to the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, mainly because it actually is just so affordable, as well as also at the same time is easy to go mass produce and make. But the one kind of really big thing is, as you guys know, gaming nowadays is really taking a really big mobile push when it comes to both online, when it comes to xCloud and all the various other types of cloud streaming games, even PS Now, and as well as also look at the Switch, look at phones, look at everything out there. And a lot of gaming nowadays kind of takes more of that mobile approach to basically let you go play and utilize your games at any point. But now we actually have a brand new kind of cool feature going on over here, which is the Xbox Series S xScreen, which is now able to go make your basically your Xbox Series S into a portable gaming machine, which is coming out very soon. I kind of want to go talk about this, talk about the genius idea of it, how the Xbox Series S can actually kind of keep on maintaining its massive market push, and overall why some people may want to consider getting an Xbox Series S over not having one in the first place. Now, of course, I always kind of lean a little bit more towards the PlayStation 5 side itself, because I always see it right next to me on my screen, so I'm kind of always on the middle for this, but I always have to keep on giving credit where credit's due when it comes to the Xbox Series S, because it does keep on surprising us in the first place. So a lot of stuff to go talk about over here, and kind of give me your thoughts and comments down below as well. So make sure you guys are subscribed for the PS5 giveaway going on, as well as also the brand new Samsung links down below for the brand new SSDs that are super on sale. Same with the phones too as well. Link down below. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream as well if you guys want to follow, and of course check out the Amazon links for all the PS5 disc, digital console controller, and that Weeble and all that good stuff. And let's go and dive on in. So this is actually a very intriguing thing when it comes to just overall updates. So we actually have this. This is called the Xbox Series X xScreen, which is actually officially starting to go and ship as of next month. So let me go show you guys some of the pictures, talk about this, and kind of like I said, kind of somewhat talk about the ingenuity of how cool this is. So with this, basically you gotta say, we gotta admit, the xScreen attachment for the Xbox Series S looks a great bit of a kit. Still, of course, you obviously need to have a power outlet to go and plug and play, so it's kind of like a normal monitor itself, or like, I think I actually remember this. If you guys are old school gamers, you can chime on too as well. But I was want to say, I think I remember this way back in the day, even for like the GameCube, like Nintendo GameCube, where they essentially had like this little flip monitor to be able to go put on top of the GameCube. You plug in all the cords, had the power cables for it, and you're able to go essentially go have a portable GameCube wherever you went. So it's kind of the same somewhat functionality of this, where it has the Xbox Series S itself, where you essentially have a little portable monitor you go and attach to the side of your console, and it lets you go and be able to go play and utilize your console at any point. You can also see in the back over here, it's like just the opposite flip side, which if you guys really do think of it, it kind of just looks like a really kind of bulky laptop. And for me, I know a lot of gamers who wouldn't mind necessarily gaming around. But the one big issue too is sometimes the accessibility and how hard it is to actually have a proper gaming monitor, have a setup for it, all that stuff put together. So basically for this one over here, the actual cool news is that the brand new screen attachment that we're talking about over here is shipping as of late February 2022, so just in the next few weeks as well. And they've also had the pre-orders up for quite a decent amount of time too, with UPSec Gaming basically dropping a launch trailer to go give a promotion to as well when it comes to the console itself. So before we fully dive into it, is this something you guys think you guys would even want to go buy or get in general? Because I do know a lot of you guys in my YouTube community, a lot of folks are just trying to get their normal PlayStation 5 console to go and hang out on their couch and hang out in their family rooms and chill and play some games, and same thing too as well with their Xbox Series X. Now, the Xbox Series S has actually been a pretty good wide seller, even for my affiliate links. So you actually see them pop up all the time. But the one big issue is I'm not sure how many folks actually want to use it for portable gaming when we do have stuff like the Switch that you could, in theory, just utilize instead for around the same price point too as well. So it might look sleek indeed, and honestly, they want to go and try one too, and I would actually love to go see this too as well. But let me go give you guys the overall resolutions on it. You guys can chime in from that. So basically, it's an 11-inch screen. I would say not bad, although usually for me, when it comes to my gaming monitors, I have a 27-inch and 24 and 24 on the sides over there. It's a 1080 60F, basically hertz screen, so resolution screen. Oh, refresh rate, I'm just dumb, sorry about that. When it comes to resolution itself, so basically it's kind of bumping up pretty good. As you guys know, the Xbox Series S can't fully go push that big 4K or that fully 122 hertz that the Xbox Series X or PS5 or even a PC can. It also does have nice and little integrated stereo speakers, although if I was ever at a coffee shop and I randomly whip this bad boy up, I'm not sure how many women out there would probably want to hit me on up as well. I'm not really sure how many folks would also not give at least a triple check to see what I was actually doing. They do also have the built-in controls too as well for the screen and everything else tied on in. Cable-free, thankfully, attachment solution, so you basically kind of plug it into your corner. You guys can use this as a rough display right over here, just kind of shove it on in there and hope for the best too. They also have a nice little crosshair overlay, HDMI Xbox power off functions too as well, so it doesn't get overheated, so there's no major issues with it comes to your console itself. And overall, just a lot of the small little details make it able so you can actually go and transport stuff around with it. So let me kind of go and talk about the overall idea of it, as we have a few pictures over here, because it is actually getting a lot of attention floating around. Like, a lot of folks are basically being like, hey, this is gonna be kind of cool, it's cable free, you can bring it almost anywhere, and that's why I'm kind of curious to hear your thoughts on it. So when it comes to this, I think it's ingenious. So as you guys know, the Xbox Series S, both in more of like, I would say kind of saying like more of like an impoverished type country. Think like an India, a China, you know, Chile, Portugal, Peru, whatever. Basically for places that are just not able to go and whip out that like really good laptop or really good PC or even an Xbox Series X. Because sometimes that extra $200 kind of does actually pay a lot of money for it. This is actually, I think, a really cool idea. Mainly because, as you guys know, the Switch has a really, really good functionality of basically traveling the world. I've seen a lot of folks who just bring it to like their friend's house, or they just bring it on trips or in car drives, or little kids, you know, you have to go and drive 2 hours to go visit grandma. Well, in the back seat, you go put on some Mario Party, you have a fun time, at least for the time drive over there. So I think the idea of this actually seems really, really cool. Because one big thing is, as you guys know, is the Xbox always keeps on trying to push for the X Cloud and, you know, basically cloud gaming, where if you have an internet connection, you can basically go and play games at any point you want. So if you kind of have that combination with 5G, so maybe you have like your phone, you have 5G internet connections, and you basically try to go and tether your phone, you could, in theory, go and stream and download and play almost pretty much any game out there, as long as you guys want. And this also would include AAA, brand new games, any game up in Game Pass. Heck, you could even go and play Forza and also Halo on this if you really wanted to, because it is the Xbox Series S. It does have the graphical powers to go and pull it on off. As well, you also have all the, like maybe the traveling businessman, or maybe a family, maybe someone who also goes and has to go to like a dorm to back home. And, you know, with the pandemic, that's been happening a lot more, or people might go to school for 2 weeks and then come home because maybe their whole campus goes and gets locked down. So I overall think this is a really cool idea. Mainly on the fact because this can go and expand out the mobile market, although it is a little bit more on the bulkier side, especially compared to, say, a laptop or the Switch, like I mentioned. But I think it's ingenious because the Xbox Series S has been selling very, very well, to the point even for Black Friday, it literally actually had one of the highest selling consoles, and that's in comparison to Switch, the PS5, PS4, and also Xbox Series X. So it's very cool to go and see how efficient and how proactive all this stuff has been, because we love just seeing cool new features that basically let these consoles be able to utilize pretty much anywhere. So that's why I keep on asking, is this something that you guys think you guys would want to buy? Is this something you guys would use? Or are you guys still just on the boat where I'm like, hey, I'd rather just go and keep on using my PC, I game at home, I chill at home, I don't need something to go and be another additional purchase? Or is this something you guys would be like, well, I travel a lot, maybe I wouldn't mind it. So kind of give me your thoughts and comments down below. I just want to go and showcase this up too, because I just feel like the Xbox Series S has so much good potential, and it just doesn't really get to fully utilize it all the time. So these nice little like gadgets do kind of make it seem a little bit more cooler at the end of the day. So give me your thoughts and comments down below as well. Keep on checking on the Samsung SSDs down below, as well as also the brand new gift card links to as well. Amazon links for the PS5 digital controller. I've been bad talking throughout this video. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below, and then sign up for that Weeble, sign up for that Coinbase, get that free money. And I'll see you guys later on throughout today for some more good old videos and hopefully some more good restocking news, because today's been a little bit more on the drier side.